Testing, test. Testing, test, testing, test. Testing, test, testing. Aquí vamos. Ok, vamos a esperar que hagan sign in más estudiantes y luego ya nos ponemos bien. Ahora sí me oyen bien, ¿verdad o no? Porque el otro se oye muy bajito, ¿verdad? Ok. En eso, es que arreglé la bocina. Podemos abrir la página en que nos quedamos. Déjame hacerlo maximize, ahí está. El mío está aquí luego. Yo no sé cómo es que me lleva a mí a este. No sé si a usted los lleva a este también automáticamente. Pero el mío aquí me trae. Y ahí está el budget. Si no está en OneDrive. And then the folders. And then the Excel folder. Okay. So, de cualquier manera, si lo hago por así, déjame cerrar de todo lo demás. Cerrar todo esto. O lo hago por aquí, es la misma cosa. Right? Like the saying goes, there's many ways to get to Rome. Many roads, how many? Like all roads takes you to Rome or lead to Rome. That's an old saying that there's many ways to do one single thing. In this case, to access in my files, there's several ways. So I'm getting back to the budget, and I'll wait because I know there's more people coming in. Right now, we only have 5. Usually we have 12. So we'll wait. I'll give him a little bit more time. Okay. Don't forget, when in doubt on how to do something, watch the video as the whole point of the video, so we can review it that way, and then try to complete the assignment. Okay, so that way we're all up to the same point, and where we don't have to go back and do this and that, and you keep yourself up to date, because this thing, you know, is gonna go, and we're gonna add more stuff. Don't forget that today we're gonna kind of like make the worksheet look really nice. We're gonna format it. It's called formatting the worksheet, because right now you just see numbers everywhere, and it will be very confusing for somebody to understand this budget worksheet. So formatting it will make it look really nice. So we're waiting. A few more minutes. In the meantime, I tell you what, I had a really rough day with my classes today. It was one of those days. Kids were like hyperactive today. And even though we're online, kids, they're tremendos. So I was calling parents right now just to let them know and situation. But anyway, that's how it is at work, you know. You guys, you're at work, have the same situation. Sometimes you have a really good day, and other days you have a horrible day. And today is my horrible day. But I'm a very positive person, so I try to put a spin on it. You know? So, not a problem. One more participant. Let's see who arrived. Alma. Entonces le pone Gaby. Ay, Alma. Change your name, Gaby, to Alma. I think you can do it at the beginning. When you first log in, it gives you an option to do it. No más que no se ha dado cuenta ya. Pero yeah, make sure you put your name, because I have to send a copy to the attendance people. When I do my attendance, I use the Zoom report. And on the Zoom report, it has your actual name correctly. If you're asked, go ahead and put your email, okay, also. So that way they need to contact you and verify your, you know, attendance or whatever.
Excuse me, teacher, and which page?
The textbook, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know where we left off.
Ooh.
I have my textbook right here.
Because remember, I left.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Lupita, you're so behind.
Oh.
Way behind, so you have to. Para eso mandé el video. You should have watched the video.
I already.
Okay.
Que no me dejó. Okay, I already did. Until todo lo que tiene usted escrito ahí and next.
Okay, so we left off on page
X27, I think.
27, ¿verdad? 27. No, not yet, because I see the colors on this side and we're not there yet. All right, wait, let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we did the
We centered that title. We did the title.
and we put the color on the first and the second.
Right there. I see now.
And we're gonna start using the cell styles just at the end of the.
So that was page 28. Yeah, so we move on to the styles. All right. Yeah, thank you. To format rows using cell styles. So we're on page 27.
27?
27. Yeah, page 27. That's where we're at.
Okay, thank you.
Let me open an area here where I can put my textbook. I have this desk, and I told you I got this desk, but it's like not adequate for my needs here. I have to adjust. Okay.
Teacher, if I have a Mac, I'm working on a Mac, and I'm having problems following some of the steps with the Mac.
But are you using the Office online? Because if you're using that, okay, it would be almost the same, identical.
Okay. Well, let me tell you why I'm asking. I'm so ahead. I'm on page 35 already.
Oh, that's good. That's
and
good.
I'm trying to select like the two adjacent cells to not cells. How I call columns to do the pie, and I can. So I went and did it on the desktop, And I said, okay, it's maybe that I don't know how to follow the instructions on the Mac. So I went to the desktop and the same thing happened. I cannot do that step.
Is this what they're saying? Like if they want me to highlight column A, O, and P. So I click on it, hold it down, and then move it. See how the two are selected?
Yeah, but because this one is not adjacent, they want us to select all the expenses and then go all the way to the totals. And I
Okay.
cannot
So
do it.
let me show you. If I highlight, let's say the income total, and I hold the control key,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go to the total for the expenses. See, notice how the two are highlighted? Okay. And even if I wanted a net, see, notice how the three are highlighted? The one that you're highlighting last, it won't show grayish like the other ones. It will only show that you're selected. But at this point, the three of them are selected, because if I move them, see, like that. That's how I selected both. Because if I put, like, let's say if I put 125, oops. Let me do this really quick. Hi, all right. So yeah, that's just how I select them. Because on the Mac, you have to use, I think, is the Apple key.
Yeah, I think is the command.
Yeah, the command, that's like a
I
little
went
Apple.
online and it said the control or something, and the Mac
Yeah.
is the command. So I did that.
No. On the Mac, I think is the Apple key. Try it with the Apple key.
I don't have an Apple key.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a. Let me show you. Give me 1 second. Let me bring up a Mac. What kind you have? The MacBook?
The MacBook Pro.
Uh-huh.
But in the office, I have the a desktop, a
This
window.
is a command. This is a
Yeah.
command.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
In the old days, it was called the Apple key.
Oh.
You had that little figurita de una little apple.
I'm not familiar. I'm learning how to use this computer. So yeah, I did that. I kind of follow the steps, but I don't. When I go to insert, and the pie is not it's gray. You know, I cannot select the pie.
Oh, why? Let me see. See, like in the old ones, it was the Apple key. See, it's right here.
Oh yeah.
That's
really,
why I was getting confused.
Really
All right.
old. Yeah.
Yeah, the old. All right, so you know what? Let's get started.
Yes.
So we can catch up to Maria, because you're way ahead. All right, so now we're behind. Okay, class, we're on page 27, at the bottom of page 27, where it says to format rows using cell styles. Everybody there? It says the next steps to format a worksheet is to format the rows. Why? Row titles, and total row should be formatted so that the column titles and total row can be distinguished from the data in the body of the worksheet. Data rows can be formatted to make them easier to read as well. The following steps format the column titles and total row using cell styles and the default worksheet theme. So let's go ahead and do that. So the next page, step number 1 says click and select cell A3. So go to A3. A3. That's where I want us to be. Okay.
And drag it all the way to entry.
Yeah, okay. So drag it all the way to entry. So we just click it, hold it, and then go like this. All right. We're gonna go to the heading on the cell styles. My cell styles is right here. Okay. And we're looking for heading number 1. Cell styles, heading number 1 style. So heading number 1 style is right here. I'm gonna click it. Okay. Don't worry if it doesn't fit. This is not right now. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. We're gonna fix it eventually. So there it is. See, notice how it looks. It did the underline and increase the size of the text to size 15. and the text made it bold, and then it's also changed the color for the text. All right, so let me repeat the step in case you didn't do it. It says to click on income. Now let me show you ways to do this. If you have a hard time with a mouse, if you press down, look at it, if I press the shift key and hold it down, and then I move the arrow.
Y cuando ya me meto a Zoom, meto los números que tiene ahí. Ya ves que
Notice how I'm moving the arrow one by one, and it's going over there.
23, todos
Can you zoom your screen?
Yeah.
The numbers are too little, please.
Ok, pon Zoom.
Let me make
Y
it.
ya cuando dice Zoom, donde dice Join, hazle clic donde dice Join. Y ya donde dice Join, entonces ahí le vas a poner 86, 84, 23, 83, 64, 1 y luego ya te encuentras.
Okay, so 2 ways to do this. I can just click on it, hold it down, and then move it,
Abrirlo en el,
and then all the way.
en el que tiene el Chrome y tiene tu nombre del district.
How many?
Si no está,
Or-
no te deja.
Let me mute Jackie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie. I muted you because I'm in the middle of this thing. Now, or I can do it like this. If I click in the middle and just move, click on the middle and just keep going, all the way to that. See, you have to be careful because you could delete the stuff. So you have to be careful when you're highlighting. So notice how in my mouse, because of the light, it reflects the light. So let me do it again. So there it is. Okay. That way, or as I said before, on the keyboard, you press that and hold the shift key, and then with the little arrows, the arrow to the right. See, if I'm pressing the arrow, it's the same thing. So whichever is easy for you. Sometimes it's easier doing it using the keyboard shortcuts. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the cell style right here, cell style, looking for heading number 1. So I click it and I just applied it. Okay. And don't worry if it doesn't look correct. Now it looks the words are missing some of the letters. Do not worry about it, because the textbook is gonna tell us what to do on one of those steps next, I think. All right, so we're done with step number 1 on page 28. We're good? Let's continue to step number 2. Stop me at any time if I'm going too fast, okay? Click the heading cell style. We applied it already. Now look, click the center button. This button right here is the center button. Right now, see, everything is aligned to the left, but we're gonna click it and align it to the center. So all I have to do is just click it. And everything now is aligned to the center. How do I know? Because I noticed that, oops, I'm in the wrong, wait a minute, I'm in the wrong. You still have to have it highlighted to do this, sorry. So you go center, and notice how the months, they moved a little bit. They still don't look right, because my September, I don't see everything. October, I don't see the whole thing, well, almost. And November, no. December, no. So I'm not gonna worry about it, because the textbook, if you look at the textbook, that's how they have it. So we're good. All right, now select the range A8 to N8. So now we're gonna scroll down to this right here and do the exact same thing. A8 all the way to N8. Okay, and apply the heading number 1, cell format, and then center the heading. So same exact thing, we're gonna repeat it. So I'm gonna go cell styles, heading number 1, and then center right here. This is the center button. Okay. Now center. So again, in case you missed it, cell styles right here. And then center right here. Okay. I'll repeat the steps. You guys want me to repeat them or continue? So again, we have to highlight from A8 all the way down to N8, right here. And we're gonna click on the styles. We're gonna apply heading number 1 style. And then we're gonna center it right here. All right, we're good? Let me know if I need to repeat the step, okay? So that was the step number 2. and step number 3. So I'm on page now 29. Now I'm gonna do number 4. Okay, we're good for number 4? Okay, so format the range now A6 to N6 and A17 and N17. So they want us to do 2 at the same time. This is where we have to do the selection like this. Look at. So A6 is the total, so I'm gonna highlight this total first and let go. And then I'm gonna press the control key on the keyboard. And now do A17 to N17. Okay, those 2, they want us to have them highlighted. Notice how they're both highlighted. They're both grayish. They want us to do at the same time apply the next step. Format the range wait a minute. With the total cell format style. Oh, total cell format style. So I'm gonna go to styles and then total. It should be here somewhere, right here. Let me move you guys over here. Here it is, total. So notice how it has an upper line and 2 underlines. So I'm gonna click it. And you can barely see it. Once I click away from it, you can see it, see? And you don't see it clearly here unless I go and print this thing. If I go print, which of course I'm not gonna print, I just wanna show it, active sheet. Let me see we'll show it, okay? See, notice, let me clear this thing. Just clear all drawings. And I don't know if I can zoom in on this. I don't think I can zoom in, but I just want to show you. See, notice how now the lines that are the total, you can barely see it. I don't know how to make it bigger. Let me see if I can go bigger. No, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me. There's no zooming here. I'm trying, but no. But it shows, see, notice how it shows the 2 lines for the totals. Here you can tell the difference. Let me cancel this. But on the page itself, it's hard to see what I did.
Okay. I'm sorry, could you repeat how to select both? Because I think that's the problem that I'm having, that I don't know how to do this.
Okay, let me redo this because I missed one. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna highlight A6 all the way down to N6.
The regular way we highlight.
Yeah, or you can do it with a keyboard also. But then look at, I'm gonna press Control key and highlight A17 to N17.
Okay, let me do it.
So I did the 2 at the same time, and I can tell because I see the 2 highlighted. They're grayish. I mean, they're both selected at the same time. And at this point, I can apply the style, the total style. My total style is right here, right? And I can see it now that I actually applied it.
So I did the first one. So to do the second one, I do the
Control key, hold it down, don't let go, and then highlight the other one.
Select the whole.
Hold it by little, see if it's letting you do it. I'm gonna tell you something. It's no big deal. If you cannot do it, just do one at a time.
I think I could.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I compare with use and the total in the corner is white, so I guess it's normal. Okay.
All right. So okay. So we got both of them done. Anybody else has any questions? No. We'll continue. All right. So we're still on step number 4 on page 29. Okay. So let me continue on that.
What do you press on cell styles?
Page 29, Mr. Vasquez?
Yeah, page 29, and I'm on step number 4.
Okay.
And Jennifer, you want me to repeat it? No entendí. No se oye medio así como bofo así. No sé si sea su micrófono o qué. Si me puede hacer un chat y me lo manda así en chat la pregunta para que, o si alguien le entendió. No. Déjame decir que me ¿dónde quedó esa cosa? Oh, ok, sorry. El que dice total está aquí. This one. And put a little arrow here. Total. Para que ponga la double line, esa top border and double bottom border. That's how it's called, okay? Right. See, my total is way in orillita, so it's hard to see. Even if I move this, let me see if I move this thing. I don't think it has any effect. All right. So now look at, once we do that, on both of them, they want us to now click on A19, which is this net, all the way down to, wait a minute, no. Yeah, see, N19.
Yeah.
So, see, look at this is another way. Remember I was telling you there's many ways to highlight. Look at this another way that I done before in the past. When I click on net and I press the shift key and then I click on the last one, it does it too. So there's many ways to accomplish this, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and go to styles. And for this, they want us to apply the ascent, what is it with this? Ascent to cell style format. Ascent to.
Accent to.
Aquí está, is this orange one, see? Ascent to, you see it?
Yeah.
The dark orange one?
Yes.
It's like orange,
Okay.
right here. Go ahead and click it, and it will make that total orange. And if you see on the sheet, it shows a little bit how it's gonna be. Okay. So let me do it myself, and that way. There it is. All right, next. Because I'm gonna step forward, but there's a bunch of different ones. Each bullet is a different one. I did bullet 1 already and bullet 2. I'm ready to do bullet number 3. It says format the range, meaning you're gonna select again several areas, A4 to N4. So this is one of those hard ones looking. But I'm saying if you can do it, do one at a time. So don't get frustrated is the thing here. So A4 all the way to N4. And that's number 1.
Okay.
And then you have to press the control key. Now they need A9.
We keep holding it, right?
Yeah. All the way down to N9. So those two means that those two are going to be the same. And now they don't let go of the control key because we need 2 more. A11. So this is A11. The tuition.
Oh, teacher,
Ajá.
no puedo seleccionar dos al mismo tiempo.
Ahora uno a la vez. Just try
Ah,
one at a time, okay?
Okay.
Don't get frustrated. Oh, shoot. El mío se me está quitando también.
Entré tarde, lo abrí, pero no.
No,
estaba
yo-
en la oficina la mía.
Ya se me fueron. Ya se me fueron a ver otra vez. So A4.
A4.
Por eso digo, es que unas veces El libro, you know, se aferran a que lo haga uno one way, but if it's hard, do not get frustrated. Just do it however you can do it. As long as you get it done, that's the point. A11, no, A9 to that, and then A11. See, yo, I'm having a hard time, and I do this for a living, so I can understand.
¿Por qué? ¿Y por qué usted sí puede?
Huh?
Pero la computadora.
No, we're not doing,
Es la
we're not
computadora
doing
que-
right.
I stand, look at it. See, I got all my lines now selected. And in this one, they want us to apply the same ascent to, and now 20%. So it's gonna be, I assume orange, but a lighter orange.
Yes.
So this is ascent 2, and this is 20%. Look at it. When I click it, all those at the same time, they change colors. And you're gonna tell me, Mr. Vasquez, you're a liar. I see it gray. Yeah, because I have to click away from it. Look at it. See that?
Mm.
Because when you haven't selected, it's showing a different color because it shows this shade. But once you click away, then now you can see the real color. See that? And if you compare it with a textbook, doesn't look nothing the same because we're gonna do one more. There's another set of cells or ranges that we need to do. What is the purpose of doing a range? Well, it makes you more efficient that you can do several things at once. Okay. But if it's a difficult task, you do one at a time. Right? You've seen those videos on you know, I've seen these videos in Facebook. I said, Mr. Vasquez, la pasan en Facebook. Why do you know? I love to watch those funny videos. They make me laugh. But sometimes I see these people doing these things. You know, this like they look like a machine and like Iron Man. They grab like the tortillas and they count them really quick, or they do this thing really fast. Because there are people who have been doing this thing forever. So they're very good at doing what they do. But if it was me, me ponen a sortear tortillas, me corren el primer día. You know how it is. I get fired the first day out of the job because I don't have the same way or the same experience that other people have. Mm-hmm. So that's why I assume in this thing. That's why I tell you, don't get bothered if you can't do it. No big deal, right? Okay. Decía mi papá, más se perdió en la guerra. You know, so it's no big deal. If you do one at a time, do one at a time. That's fine. All right, so on the next, we're going to try to do another range. This time it's A5. And same thing, you press the control key.
A5.
A5 to N5. And then A10. So you see what they're doing. This is going to be a slightly different color. To N10. Then A12 to N12.
A5.
A14 to N14. And then the last one, A16
Wait.
to N16.
Luego,
all right, so
A10.
The only thing I'm not highlighting, notice that it's going to remain different color, is the totals. So I'm going to go ahead and apply. For this, they want us to apply the ascent to now 40%, so it's going to be darker. So here it is.
A12.
The ascent to 40% for those.
A14.
And as I click it, and if I click away, you'll see the difference. See, once they're lighter and the other ones are darker. And if you see the textbooks, that's exactly how it shows in the picture. That's exactly on the figure 146. That's exactly how it shows on that picture too. It says deselect the range, and they usually select the range by clicking away. You just click away so you can see actually how it looks. Because if you have it highlighted, you won't be able to look at. I won't be able to tell the difference. But if I click away, I can see clearly.
Yeah, I got it.
Sounded like a son. I can see clearly now the rain has come. Like the song. All right, so we're good.
Okay, yay, I did it.
All right. All right.
Before I did it one by one.
No, that's what I'm saying. If it's difficult, do one by one. Okay. But if you want to try this like a little challenge, then try it. But if you're gonna get frustrated, nah, don't even. Leave it alone, as they say. All right, so we're done with that part of the format. Now we're gonna format numbers in the worksheet. So far we only have formatted the cells, right, and the titles and the totals, but the numbers themselves we haven't really formatted the numbers. If you're an accountant, and accounting formatting is completely different than we are used to seeing. The numbers. They have another format to do that, and we're gonna do it using the accounting style. Okay, so look at what it says on the next one. To format numbers, I'm on the bottom of page number 29. The requirements document requested. The numbers in the first row and last row of each section should be formatted to use dollar and cents format, while other numbers receive a comma format. Why? While using a dollar and cents format for selected cell makes it clear to users of the worksheet that the numbers represent dollar values without cluttering the entire workbook with dollar signs. And applying the comma format makes larger numbers easier to read. See, we're used to the commas. If you see like a whole number, you go, what is that? You have to count the zeros, like when you were in school. You go 1, 2, 3, that's 1,000, 1, 2, 3, that's a million. So 6 is a million. That's how we will do it. But if you put a comma, it's easy to read. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do next. Just to give you an example, look at this number right here. It's hard to read that it's 4,029.71. Okay, but if you had the comma, automatically I could see that that's what it is. It makes it easy to read. All right, so that's what we're gonna do next. So let's go to the next page, please. My phone is ringing, but I don't know where it's at. See somebody in the class. Oh, Luis. Okay, just let me reply to this student, okay? Sorry, yeah. All right, so going back to our next page. Oh my God. It says now select the range B4 to N4. So B4 to N4 is the section for the wages. No, B, yeah, but not the word wages or what is it? The heading wages, just like the amounts right here. All the way down to N4. So B4 to N4. Do not highlight wages, okay? And then it says click the accounting format, number format. So what are they talking about? Accounting number format. Well, we can go right here and see accounting. Okay. Look at what's going to happen when I click it. How they want us to do?
Yeah, apply the dollar sign.
No, it's not the dollar sign. It's the accounting format.
Oh, that's what I did.
So,
Okay.
so you go right here, and you got currency, also put the dollar sign. They want the accounting. Remember I said it's different, so,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Got a question.
Yes?
On the top, after what it says accounting,
Uh-huh.
on I have conditional formatted, and then I'll format as table. And after that, I have a different things that they're not the same that you had over there.
Okay.
Oh,
Are
he's
you,
talking about in the tablets.
you're doing it on the tablet?
No,
You're doing it on the computer.
Oh,
on
no.
the computer. It says normal and calculation, but check cell, and it says styles at the bottom.
Okay, you see my menu right here? You don't have a menu that says, usually it says set to general, but if you click on it, it gives you a drop-down menu where it will look.
Yeah, I had that one. But to do the previous ones, I really haven't had time to do it.
Okay. And the one where we did what the colors?
Yes.
Oh,
So it was a cell style. We did the, what is it that we did before? Let me go back on my textbook.
the totals. I think we did the totals.
No.
I don't have the cell styles.
Okay, you don't see the cell styles on your computer?
No, I don't have those on my screen.
So you have Word, no? You have Word on your computer?
Yeah, I have until it says accounting, then conditional formatting, and format as table. After that, I have my screen shows something different.
You know, because it sounds like you're using Word instead of Excel. You're using Excel?
I'm using Excel. Yes.
You know, okay. Let me show you here. Let me bring up my Excel.
It's supposed to be next to the format as table.
Let me see here. This is my Excel. So if I click on a cell and I go format, see it right here? So general. So you're seeing this part. It's nothing to do with this. It's right here. General.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So you're clicking on this. This is something else.
Okay, I've got to go back then and check on
Yeah,
that.
we need this right here. Make sure you're in the home tab.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the home tab, but yeah, I gotta go back and see, try to fix
It says accounting. It's very identical. That's why I like the online one, because it looks very similar to the one, actually the real thing. So that's why I chose to stay with this, because I
All right. Okay. I'll try to go back in there.
all right.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so we are on, if you want, Raimundo, so you don't fall behind, skip that step for now. Oh, no, well, you need it. Yeah, go ahead and try it again.
Yeah, I'll try to fix it right now. I gotta go back and redo it.
All right. Okay, so, let's see. Now, so we did the accounting for range B4 to N4. Now it says select the range B5 and N5. For that one, right here, we're gonna use, look at the comma style. And you see the little comma right there? See, it says comma style. When I don't click on it yet, but I just put the mouse on top of it and it says comma style. That's what we're gonna use for that one. And it's gonna add the comma, so it will be easy to read the numbers. Look at, see, in order to add the comma and turn the zeros into lines. I don't know why I turned the zeros into lines, but it did also on the textbook, so it's fine. There you have it. See the comma 4,029.71. So it's easy to read. That's the purpose of this.
I think I got it now.
All right, great. Now look at it. That's a little question. Question and answer. What effect does the comma style format have on selected files? The comma style format formats the number to have 2 decimal places and commas as thousand separators. So not only did that, but it also added the comma after the cents. Okay, the 2 decimal points. Hey, it didn't do it on the last one, on my last one. Oh, we're not there yet. Never mind, we're not there yet. All right, so we're ready to go now. Select range B6 to N6. Okay, so B6 to N6. To make it the active range, we did that. Now we're gonna do the accounting number format button for this also. So we're gonna do right here, accounting. Hey, what happened, Mr. Vasquez? Look at what happened here. Oh my God, I killed it. Just kidding. Those of you who know, I was just like, Vasquez se está pasando de lanza. You know what I did right there? I just, what's the problem on that cell? Anybody who knows?
Yeah, because we don't have enough space.
There's not enough space to show the numbers. Do not worry about it. It's gonna fix itself in a little bit, okay? See, mine is doing that because I'm zoom in. I zoom in so you guys could see it. If I zoom out, it will be okay. But I'm not gonna worry about it because we're gonna fix the size. This is the size of the columns. They don't have enough space to display like the numbers up here on the months. But also they don't have enough space to display my amount right here. But I'm not gonna worry about it because the textbook is gonna tell me what to do. Okay. So I'm done with number 3 on the page 30. I'm now jumping to 31. It says format now, the range is B9 and N9 to N9. So B9. So I'm not even gonna worry about that. I know eventually it's gonna make me fix it. So here it is, all the way down to N9. And also at the same time, look at, they want us to do this selecting several ranges at a time. So the next one is B17 to N17. So B17, don't forget to press the control key. And then B17, understand, B17 right here.
B6.
All the way to N, all the way to N17. Oh my God.
B9.
Wait a minute, it's just se me fue para todos lados. Okay, there it is. And it's zoom out and move. So there it is.
B9 and 17.
Okay. So there it is. Es que se me movió. All right, so what I need to do now is apply the, what did it say? The accounting, no? Oh, wait a minute, one more. This one too, the 19.
B9, 17.
So all this, look, is the N9 to N17. I mean to N9. And then B9 to N9. And then B17 to N17. And then B19 to N19. All these 3. But as I said before, do one at a time if you can. And this one, they want us to do the account and format numbers. So accounting, there it is.
B.
All my numbers is, yours looks like that too or no? Like mine does? I can only see what number is. No? All right, but as I said before, I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm good.
Mr. Vázquez,
Yeah.
se seleccionan así para que se cuente con las otras 3. Son 3 las que seleccionó, ¿verdad?
Ajá, y las 3 se hacen
La
al mismo
9,
tiempo.
la 10.
9, 17 y 19.
Pero es que... Ok, pero las mías no se hacen, no queda, pues la selecciono y si me brinco a otra a seleccionarla,
Okay, por
se
eso le
quita
decía.
la que ya seleccioné.
Ajá. No, entonces, ok. Pero si está presionando la control key y no la deja ir. Tiene que presionar la control key, detenerla mientras la hace select las otras. Porque si la sueltas, se sueltan las otras también.
Pero si la suelto o se seleccionan todas por
Sí.
las que vaya pasando.
Sí, no la suelta hasta que no termine. Yo es lo que hago, ¿verdad? Las hago las 3 y ya las suelto. Y entonces ya se puede aplicar lo otro. O sea, el control key is just to select the items. Once you're done selecting, you let go of the control key. No se va a quedar pegado ahí por a la hora de la clase. ¿Cuándo la saltan? Bueno, más cuando la termina.
¿Qué es el trombón? ¿Cuál es? Yo estoy mal entonces.
Haga una a la vez, no le hace. Haga una a la vez y luego ponga la accounting. Accounting. And then haga la otra y accounting. Así no se le hace tan pesado. All right, so
Pues
it's I'm on page 31 of step number 4, first bullet. I'm gonna do the second bullet now. Format the range now B10 and N16. What the, or let me see, B10 and N16. All right, so B10 on the step B10 right here, and then N16. So look at this one. You have to go all the way down to this N16. See that? Notice how I highlighted this range now. Let me do it again. So from here, and B10 to N16. So I go all the way down right here. All right.
Yes.
But this one, they just want us to do the comma style.
Are you holding the shift while you?
No, and this one, no. This one, I'm just highlighting it like that. So I'm going N10, I mean 8, B10, I'm sorry, B10. Hold it down all the way down to N16.
Oh, got it.
All right, and then this one, they just want us to do the comma style. So just click on the little comma right here. And look at it, added the zeros, the decimals, and also separated by commas after the thousands. Only on the totals, because that's were the only thousands I see. But it added the zeros, so that's the cents, you know, that for the dollar cents. How do we select the range B10 to N16? Select this range the same way you selected the range of cells in a column or row. That is, click the first cell in the range and then drag it to the last cell in the range. In this case, and say 16. And in the next step, we're gonna fix the size of the column, so everything is gonna look really nice. Okay. A little bit of we can take a little break, so that way anybody who's a little behind can bring themselves up to date, so we're all on the same page. Okay. So as I have 6:52. Should we take 8-minute break till 7? And then we start again at 7 p.m.
Okay.
All right. So if you need to go drink water or whatever, this is the time to do so. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me take a little break here, and then we'll be right back.
Thanks. Tiene 6. Acento 2.
¿Cómo está Nelly?
Ahí anda jugando, correteando.
Ya lo estoy oyendo.
Le tengo cerrada la puerta y no se mete.
No, ayer cuando me fui, yo hice todo hasta al 19.
Ok.
Por eso no me quedé atrás. Ujú,
No, qué bueno, qué bueno.
ya. Como ya más o menos tengo conocimiento de lo que hicimos más antes,
Ajá. Oh, sí, pues
y
sí.
le leía el libro y dije, así, así, así. Y ya.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Ujú, no, sí. Por eso le dije a la muchacha, ¿cómo se llama la muchacha?
Ah,
Que dijo
¿Quién?
que no sabía nada, nada.
Ah, sí, por eso fui ayer por el libro, lo bueno, porque estaba todo sin el libro y ya pues sirve mucho, pues así sí me sigo los pasos.
Sí, ajá. Ayuda mucho, mucho, mucho.
Alma, ¿sí miró el mensaje que le mandé?
No, es que me puse a leer el libro por lo que perdí, como entre tanto. Ya lo terminé, a ver, déjeme verlo.
Disculpen, en la página 29, el step 4,
Página 29, step 4.
A6 and 6 and A17 and 17. I already highlighted, but where do I go from there?
A los estados, style format.
Style format.
Ay,
¿Dónde está style format?
Espérame, déjame moverme para allá. Aquí está. Ahora sí mira mi ventana.
Sí.
Ok, aquí está.
Oh, cell styles. Okay.
¿Cuál es el que anda buscando?
El
Total.
with the
El total.
total.
Right here. ¿Sí mira dónde tengo mi mouse?
Oh, shit, I think I lost it. Your mouse is... No. Okay. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, es que está el screen con los pictures de todos.
Ok.
Okay, I think I got it.
Pues.
All right.
Da unos 2 minutos más a ver quién más regresa. Y vamos a empezar con en página 31, at the bottom of page 31, donde dice to adjust the column width. Aquí es donde se va a arreglar my letters and my numbers that are all hashtags. The kids call it hashtags. I call it the pound key or the sign, the number sign. The kids go, the hashtag, Vasquez, you got it all wrong. But it's either way, it's the same thing. I usually like to call it the pound sign. I don't know why the pound sign, but it's also the number sign. All right, so look at, first thing it says point to, look at how we're gonna do this, really easy. That's why I'm telling you, do not stress out over this. Point to the boundary on the right side of the column A heading, above row number 1, to change the pointer to a split double arrow. Look at how I'm gonna do this, class. Don't do anything, just look at my screen right now, okay? See, that's a double pointed arrow. I'm gonna double click. Ta-da, see that? Let me do it again. I don't have to do anything other than just to double click.
Awesome.
Like it. Between the two clicks, really fast. See? And it does it automatically. Now, if I want to do it manually, I can click, hold it down, and then start moving it. See, but if I double click it, the program does it automatically for me. Okay? Let me see how the book wants us to do it. It'll be on page 32. I have fat fingers. I can't. Se me atoran las páginas. All right, so number 2, double click. Yeah, double click. So that's how we're going to do it. Repeat steps 1 and 2 to adjust all the columns of B all the way through N. So the same thing for all of them. Okay, so 2 double clicks now. I did A. I'm going to go to B now. 2 clicks. Now C, 2 clicks. D, 2 clicks. E, 2 clicks. F, 2 clicks. G, 2 clicks. Some don't require, but I'm still gonna do it. H, 2 clicks. I, 2 clicks. J, 2 clicks. See now my September came out. K, 2 clicks. Not doing it. There it is. L, 2 clicks. Now M, 2 clicks, and N, 2 clicks. Wait a minute, not happening. Oops. Why it's not happening? See. Okay, so my
I had a hard time doing mine too, Mr. Vasquez. I had to do them all individually.
yeah, see, my N doesn't want to do it. My months did it okay, but my N doesn't want to do it. So if it doesn't want to do it, I can just do it manually.
That's what I did.
Same thing on this. Look at this. They didn't do it, so I'm gonna do it manually here. See, the online program maybe doesn't do it like the computer. So I'm just gonna adjust it just a little bit. So all my numbers show. As you can see now, all my numbers almost show. I'm just gonna reduce the view so you guys can see them all. There it is, see? Now I can see everything clear. I can see my months clear, all my numbers. I no longer have those number signs or hashtags everywhere. So everything looks very good. But I'm still not done yet. We need something else here.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
A mí no se me arreglaron los meses, ¿verdad? Que ya se ve septiembre. Pero los números no se ven así todos.
Okay.
Le tengo que mover yo.
Sí, manual, hágalo manual entonces. Muévale poquito manual. Que es lo que yo tuve que hacer también con mis números de abajo. I had to do it manually because...
sí, es todo lo de abajo.
Yeah, conmigo los months, they were actually fixed correctly, but my numbers in the bottom, they were still not working. So I had to do it manually, okay? So you might have to do that. And I'll wait till everybody gets to this point. So we're at step... we're on page 32, ready to start with where it says to use the name box to select a cell. Okay. So that's where we're at. Just give you a few more minutes so for everybody to complete this part. In the meantime, let me check something here. Oh, shoot. It's going to charge my...
Ven,
Looking for my charger, my phone, cell phone charger.
Creo que hice algo mal porque me salen los puros signos de números en algunas, no en todos.
Hágale, ve el botón que está aquí que se llama undo. Haga undo para ver dónde cometió el error. Undo allows you to not fix things, but undo whatever thing you did last.
The first one on the top left.
Yeah, it's a little arrow. See undo? It looks like this,
Yeah.
highlighting.
But
You
not
can do-
all of them have to have the signal, so maybe you're right. Only the first one, and then the 6,
Yeah, only some have to have the
and then the 17, and the 19 are the only ones that should have numbers. I mean, the symbol.
and check mine to see what the difference is between yours and mine.
Hmm.
This is something here. Listos? We can continue, or we're good, everybody? Okay.
No, me sigue haciendo lo mismo a mí. Me siguen saliendo los...
¿Sabe cómo hacer share su ventana? ¿Su window?
No.
Hay un botón que dice New Share, ¿lo mira?
Here?
Dice New Share, un botón verde. En el Zoom.
En su pantalla, Raimundo.
Ah,
El mío está en verde, no sé si el suyo también está en
Sí,
verde.
debe estar en verde, que quiere decir que se le permite que
oh, okay. Click on that.
hágale clic en eso y vea la pantalla que tiene su Excel. Y la selecciona y ya nos la va a enseñar aquí a nosotros a ver cuál es el problema.
Ok, ¿le hago share ahí o la tengo que hacer select?
No. Hágale clic en el botón que dice New Share y le va a dar una pantallita con todas las ventanas que tiene usted. Escójala donde está Excel.
Me salió algo que dice anyone with the link can edit and then enter a name or email.
No, usted está haciendo clic en el lugar equivocado.
Ya, dice, ok.
No dice
Es
nada.
el lugar donde dice share on the top right.
No, en la pantalla de Zoom. Eso
Okay.
en la window de Zoom, no en el programa.
Oh, ok. Creo que ando perdido.
Y yo no le puedo enseñar porque esa parte no se enseña. Cada quien ve la de usted, la de uno mismo. Lo que le digo, hagan do y vuelva a repetir los pasos. Es la única manera. Si me pudieran enseñar la ventana, pues sí. O tómele una foto y mándamela en texto. A la pantalla.
Okay.
De la parte donde me está diciendo que tiene el error.
Okay.
All right. So let's continue with this. I see my window. I'm in this window. Okay. Let me switch back to my window here. Estoy viendo. There. All right. So we completed now the step of resizing the cells, the width. We haven't done anything with the height yet, which has to do with the rows. We only did the columns. Okay. remember the columns are going down. Just think of a column of a building. And then we're ready to go and do the name cell. The name box, I'm sorry. I'm on page 32, at the bottom of page 32. And look at what it says. All right, let me see if I'm recording this thing. Oh my God.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are, Mr. Vasquez.
Okay.
Ahí arriba dice. Ya anda nervioso.
I was gonna panic. Hijo de su. All right. Okay, so the next step is to chart the monthly expenses. To create a chart, you need to identify the range of the data you want to feature on the chart. And then select it. In this case, you want to start with a cell A3 rather than clicking the cell A3 to select it. You will select the cell by using the name box, which is located on the left of the formula bar. Why? You might want to use the name box to select the cell if you're working with a large worksheet and it is faster to type the cell rather than scroll down and clicking it. Okay, the following steps selects A3 using the name box. So click on the name box, and in case you don't know where the name box is, let me highlight it for you, show you where it's at. Right here, this is the name box. How do I know it's there? Because when I put the mouse right here, look at the little box that comes up, it says name box. All right, so we're gonna put A3, it says, click on the box in the formula bar, okay, then type A3. So we're gonna put A3. Oops. A3. Hi, Marinita. Okay, so, and then it says to do what? I want to select it, and then press enter. So let's press enter. And if you notice that the highlight moved to the word income.
Mr. Vázquez, me perdí. Nomás puse A3, A3. ¿Y
And then
qué
enter.
hago?
No, A3 and then press the enter key. Or the return key on the keyboard. And in the name box, nomás puse A3 and then enter. Okay, so I have to press enter.
Okay. Dale.
Aquí se lo estoy mandando, Jackie. Yo también me...
¿Usted se lo manda o quiere
Sí,
que...
aquí lo tengo.
Ok.
Es que yo no sé si los borra porque es el mismo.
Pues sí, a María también no se podía meter. Y le dije que se fuera a este...
Ajá.
le mando el link, ya le he mandado el link y no...
Déjase lo mando. Y si yo se lo he mandado a ella personalmente, pues
Ajá.
no a todos en la clase, pero se lo voy a mandar otra vez. So, déjame... Marinita. Yo se lo voy a mandar a María por si ya está teniendo el mismo problema.
Oiga, ya está ahí Marinita.
Okay.
Ay, denme un segundo, es que tengo algunos estudiantes que no se podían conectar, because they somehow the link no lo tenían. All right, so Marinita is here. All right.
Yeah, ya entró Mr. Vasquez.
Right, Marinita. Let me show you what we need to do on A3. So we just selected presenter and look at my highlight. See, look at if I'm here, look at where I'm at right now. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm on M11. So what they're showing you is if you, whatever you type here, A3, oops, A3, and then you have to press enter. It goes to A3. See, notice how it moved from here all the way, jump to the other side. It went from one point to the other point because I was able to use the name box. So it's kind of like a shortcut, you know, for highlighting cells. That's all it is, okay? So let me go with to the next step. Okay. If you're falling behind, don't fall behind. Try to do what we're doing right now, and then you can go back on the video and just, you know, follow it at your own pace. So that way you don't fall more behind, I guess. Okay, so now on page 33 it says press the enter key, which we did already, and it has a list of other ways to select cell. Look, it has a bunch of different shortcuts. Alt and page down, select the cell, one worksheet window to the right, alt page up, arrow, control home, the find command, the home, name bags, page down, page. These different ways on Excel to highlight cells. Okay, you can try those if you want. I always use the shortcuts. It makes it so easy to select text and to move from one place to another. So that's why I like it, that it makes it really easy. Let's see. Raimundo, ¿no me mandó the picture? No? Está muted. Ay, mándemela cuando pueda. Okay. All right, so let's...
Sí, voy a tratar de ir todo desde el principio y luego ya si tengo problemas.
Ok, ya es lo que les digo yo siempre.
Porque llegué tarde, eso fue mi problema.
Y es lo que siempre les digo, que es mejor repetir los steps. Because remember, we're not racing here. This is not American Idol. We're trying to learn. So if you repeat the whole steps, not a problem. It's a good thing. Sometimes when I repeat the steps on something, I can see where where my mistake was, and learn from that. So it is also a learning experience. Okay. Adding a pie chart to the worksheet. We're on page 33 at the very bottom. After all this shortcuts. Ooh. And before we do that, look at Excel includes 15 chart types from which you can choose, including column, line. That's my son trying to break down my door. Line, pie, bar, area, X and Y, scatter, stack, surface, radar, tree map, and sunburst. All this type of histogram also on the box, a whisker, waterfall, and combo. Of course, on the online version, I don't think we have all those options, but it's okay. We have some options that we can use. All right. The type of chart you choose depends on the type and quantity of data you have and the message or analysis you want to convey. Okay, a column or a cylinder chart is a good way to compare values side by side. A line chart often is used to illustrate changes in data over time. Pie charts show the contribution of each piece of data to the whole or total of the data. It's like when they say, you got that big piece of the pie. In a pie chart, if you picture a pie chart, the big chunk is the one that has the most. So it's a very, very visual way to see that. Okay. Let me see. And then it has different type of charts. Area charts, I'm reading the long paragraph. Like line charts illustrate changes over time, but often are used to compare more than one set of data. The area below the lines is filled with a different color for each set of data. An X and Y scatter chart is much like a line chart. Charts are, but each piece of the, is represented by dots, by a dot, and it's not connected with the line. Scatter charts are typically used for viewing scientific, statistical, and engineering data. A stack chart provides a number of methods commonly used in the financial industry to show fluctuations, like like the stock market. You see the arrow going up, and down. And then to show fluctuations in the stock market. A surface chart compares data from 3 columns and or rows in a 3D manner. A radar chart can compare aggregate values of several sets of data in a manner that resembles a radar screen, with each set of data represented by a different color. A combo chart allows you to combine multiple types of charts. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different ways of represent data. And that's one of the things about Excel. Excel is a program that allows you to represent information in a more visual way. So that way when you see it, you understand it, okay? It's better to illustrate. All right, so Excel includes 5 new charts. The 3-map, the sunburst charts, and our hierarchy charts used to compare parts of a whole. A 3-map chart uses nested rectangles to show data in a hierarchy. And I don't know if we have those, so anyway, let's just so you understand basically what a chart does. That allows you to see, as I said before, that the data represented in a more visual way. And here on the page, on the bottom of page 155, it has a pie chart. You can see I'm right here on this, right here, page showing at the bottom of it.
Yeah, we could see it.
Mm-hmm. And then the next one, it says, in this worksheet, the ranges you want to chart are the non-adjacent ranges, meaning they're separated, like A19 and A16 expense titles, and the N9 and N16 yearly expenses totals. These expenses titles in the range A9 and A16 will identify the slices of the pie chart. These entries are called categories, category names. The range N9 and N16 contains the data that determines the size of the slice in the pie. These entries are called data series because A budget items are being charted. That 3D pie chart contains 8 slices. All right, so we're ready to do it. Okay, and this one is going to be just highlighting the information. So look at why. When you want to see how each part relates to the whole, you use a pie chart. The following steps draw the 3D pie chart. So let's follow the steps on page 35. Starting with selecting the range A9 to A16. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. No mind here. So A9. I'm going to go to A9 right here, all the way down to A16. So it's this range right here, this range, A9 to A16. While holding down the control key, so now we're going to press the control key once we selected the first one.
First column.
Okay. Select the non-adjacent N9.
Yeah, you.
Wait a minute.
The whole thing is just the first column.
So now, you're right. So it's A.
That's the step that I cannot do.
Okay, so it's A9 to N16. Yeah. All right.
Only that.
Yeah, I got you. So now we're gonna press the control key, and now we're gonna go to the
The last one.
A9, N9. So where's N? And right here, where's 9? Right here. So right here, see, pressing the control key, I was able to highlight both. You see
Yeah.
that?
Uh-huh.
All right, so now we're ready to go to the insert button.
There it goes. The same thing happened to mine. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You know why? Because these instructions are for the textbook. I mean, for the
For the program?
for the text the what is it for the program, not for the online. So let me see how we're gonna do it online.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. That made me feel better.
So we're looking for the pie chart. So
Yeah.
that will be, I guess, on the.
So you just highlighted A9 through A16
And yeah, and then N9 to N16. Let me see. So
But it's supposed to be there because it's there on the insert tab. It's just not available.
it's not available to do both at the same time.
And I went to the other computer because I thought it was my Mac, but now I realized it wasn't my Mac. It was something. I don't know
Okay,
what.
let me see if the program will do it. Okay. Let me see if it's something different on the program. So, and let me just copy the information really quick, and I'll show you guys on my program here. Just gonna copy this really quick here. All right. So just to show you, let me. All right. So see, the program does it. I'm just gonna really quick do this. Okay. So I'm gonna highlight. Did I bring the months or no? I don't think I brought the months. Okay.
What are we looking for?
No, let me try something here. What am I doing here? Oh, let me copy this really quick again. Oh, yeah, no, I did copy everything. No sé por qué no se tradujo. Copy. Just put them right here so you guys can see them. Okay, there it is. So I just wanted to show you guys that part. So it's highlight all this. There's the control key, highlight all this. And then we go to insert.
Y por atrás,
You know what is, see, here I have it. It has it right here. So let me see how we're gonna do it on the other one. So it's the program has it, but the online doesn't have it that way. So
voy a perder esto.
let me see how we're gonna do that.
The rest of the steps are related to the pie. So we need to do the
See,
pie.
like on the textbook, it's telling us to do it with the. So.
Mira, porque
Es puro inglés, ¿sabes?
So if I go see, if I have it highlighted here, it works here good on the Excel program. So if I go to the insert and the pie chart is right there. So see, I can do it.
Wow.
But let me see how we're gonna do it online. So.
Yeah, because I highlighted the two lines and I went to insert and I went to the pie charts and they're not available. They're like a
No, let me see.
color.
Then we have to do something else. So if I highlight this only.
So they're not accessible.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute. There's got to be a way. Just give me 1 second here. I'll figure it out. No. See, charts are not available when you're highlighting that way. So we'll have to do it this way then. Let me see. We go to the pie chart. See, because it doesn't have the 3D, but it has the 2D. So let me see. Give me 1 second, because it's gotta be a way now. Oh my God, see, so it's a limitation that it has. Oh. Yeah, oh, I see. I see. Switch row, switch column, select, okay, here it is. Oh, here's where it's showing the range. No, no la agarraba ese aquí. Okay, oh, that's a good challenge. Oh, right here. And right here. No, no lo hace. I don't know what to tell you. This is a good question to find the answer to.
I tried highlighting it and copying it, it still doesn't let me.
No, I know. That's what I'm looking at. Let me try it again. Wow. So, but if I do all this, it does it.
Oh, okay.
See all that? It does it. Oops, not adding one down. Insert. See, that's all of them. But it's only showing rent. It's showing the whole thing.
La vez que dio usted clase, jueves entré yo. Ese día hizo como un ejemplo y ese día sí le pudo poner los nombres.
No, sí se le pueden poner después, pero aquí la cosa es de que no quieren que los pongamos, ellos los van a poner. Esa es la idea. Sí, porque si hago la chart just de esto, sí se puede hacer, mire.
Con unas
Sí.
alumnas sí la agarran.
Oh, no, we don't need the total. Es que está haciendo el total too. Déjame. For now, let's go ahead and just do the one for the total part, and then I'm gonna figure out how to add the other information because I'm sure there's a way to do it. Let's just see, here it is. This is how your pie chart will look. I guess we can. Let me see. Alt text, alternate text. No, that's for the description. So it'll be format. Let me see what the format says. Legend or the series. Legend, tampoco. Chart title, nope. None of this. Very colors, slices, fill, outline. Nope. All right, but just create a chart with this, like this information for now. So at least we have it just like that on the textbook. The only thing is going to be the numbers on the bottom. We have to modify it and just change the chart title. So let me do it again. How we're going to do it, okay? Before we run out of time. So highlight only N9 to N19. How what it is to or N16? N16. So let's only highlight this section, N9 to N16. And immediately go to insert, pie chart, and select, they only have 2D. You know what the difference between 2D and 3D is? No?
I know.
Okay, so 2D is that we can only see, you know, the top, the colors only, like the top of it. We can't see the side of it. We only see one side, basically, on 2D. Okay. All right, so once we do that, we just need to change the title. So right here where it says chart title, see this right here? So once we have that, the chart created, you go to chart title right here, where I'm at. And then you're gonna put edit chart title.
Hoy no tengo eso.
Ours doesn't show it, Mr. Vasquez.
¿Ah?
It
I'm not
just
showing.
no enseña eso.
A ver, déjame hacerlo otra vez. Ok, déjame hacerlo otra vez. Look it. So we're gonna highlight this section. We're gonna go to insert and then pie chart 2D. Okay, immediately as soon as you get this, look at, I have these things came out automatically.
Oh, ours, mine doesn't. It just
Do
shows.
not click on chart tools. You'll have to have the chart selected. And then it says right here, title. And then edit title. You see that?
I don't have it.
You have to click on the chart title. The chart.
Tienes que dar clic.
Yeah,
allí.
chart title, and then it says chart.
Edit
and
chart
then-
title. Ustedes que usted está haciendo el programa de la computer, Raimundo, va a ser diferente en la computer.
No, lo estoy sacando de la
internet? Okay.
online o OneDrive. Before
Okay.
I had it on the computer.
También.
It's the same, look at. But you have to have, click on the chart, If you don't click on the chart, no va a salir esto. Si no lo mira,
Okay.
you have to click where it says chart tools. And then chart title, right here.
Okay, you know what? You have to click on the chart and click where it says chart, not chart tools.
You don't have chart tools at the top like me?
Pero abajito de chart tools dice.
Oh, yeah. Once you click on the chart, it
Ajá,
appears
okay.
chart title.
Yo le estaba apretando chart tools y no me lo daba. Pero
Yeah,
cuando
she's
hice
right.
clic en el chart y donde dice chart, entonces
Yeah.
me lo dio.
And next to it says chart title. And then edit.
Okay.
Y aquí ya le deja que uno le ponga el título. Le vamos a poner monthly expense. Once you type it, you click OK, and the new title is going to show again. See that? Now my chart says monthly expense, just like the one on the
Monthly expense.
Okay.
¿Qué está pasando aquí? Ok, es que ya mire lo que me están diciendo. Es que se desaparece, pero if I click on this, you have to click on chart, yeah, you're right. Es que como I didn't have to click, no me di cuenta. Switch. Okay, I'll figure out for Tuesday to how to add the numbers. But for now, I think this is good. At least we were able to create a chart, okay?
Ajá.
There's gonna be a way of doing it here. That's gonna be my homework to research, but I'm sure there's a way of doing it. Something to see right here. It tells me something here to do.
It's like right now you were telling us to press chart tools, and I was doing that and it wouldn't give it to me. But then once I put chart, clicked on chart on the letters chart, then it did give me
I did change it. Yeah.
option of the chart title.
Yes, because on mine it came automatically. I didn't have to click.
And mine it wouldn't show it at all. Because I'm using the how you told us that you wanted us to practice OneDrive, you know.
See, this part has something to do with this. But anyway, all right. So how everybody's doing with this? You guys were able to create your chart?
Mr. Vasquez, I was gonna ask you, what year is the Word and Excel that we're using right now? What year is it?
This one is 2016.
Okay, thank
The
you.
one we're using online is also 2016.
Okay.
It has two names. If you look on the book, it says 365, Microsoft Office 365, and Microsoft Office 2016.
Ah,
So the
okay.
textbook is meant to be used on both. So that's why I decided to use this one, the one online.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the cover of the textbook, and it says this one too.
Yes.
No te preocupes.
But for now, I guess you know what, we're gonna have to end it at this point. We still have to move this to another sheet.
Excuse me, teacher. The monthly expense is the chart top.
Title, chart title.
Yeah. Oh, I have to go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is chart title, and then you're gonna click on edit chart title.
Okay.
So I think it's something to do with this thing. What if I put 2? What am I gonna do? I knew it. Let's do chart 1. Aquí va a ser la cosa.
Chart title.
It's gonna be this thing right here. So if we got to this point,
Excuse me. It's about chart or center overall lay title.
no, chart title. When they say edit chart title.
Edit. Yeah, but I already typed, pero la chart lo tapa el month. And which one I had to go? About chart?
No, mire. You select the chart. You're gonna go to the chart. And then you're gonna go to right here. ¿Dónde estaba? Chart title ya se me quitó. Aquí está chart title.
Ahí.
I went over there and then?
You click on edit chart title.
Oh, okay.
Change the title, it says.
Okay.
And then a little box like this is gonna come out. You're gonna put monthly expense and then okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we're probably gonna stop here because I'm getting a little worried about why we're not getting the other part. And since I'm a little obsessive, I'm gonna have to look for the answer and have it ready for Tuesday, okay? But for now, I think we can stop here unless anybody has anything to add, a question or.
Do we file and save then?
Yeah, no, remember it saves automatically. Don't do anything.
Okay.
You just close it. Because if you save it again, it's gonna save another copy. So you're gonna end up with a bunch of different copies. No, because you know how I know that? Because right here, look at, right here, what does it say? Save to OneDrive. So it's already saved.
Okay.
And it saves in real time. You know, it's like when you're doing it, it's saving. So what am I saying? If I close it, I'm not gonna lose it? Nope. Let me show you. So I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna go right here because I have it right here. and everything should be exactly the way I left it. Look at there, see?
Okay.
So it saves automatically. So you just have to close it. It saves.
Thank you.
Oh, nada más, yo pensaba que no lo guardaba porque como no pasa nada, le aplasto ahí en Save to on Write, pero no hace nada. De ahí ya uno lo cierra, ya se guarda solo.
Sí, se guarda solo. Se hace save. La frase técnica es in real time. Como lo está haciendo, se está guardando.
Ok.
Okay, no.
Entonces, ya ahí y de ahí lo cerró, ¿verdad?
Sí, de ahí nomás lo cerré y ya. No tuve que hacer nada más. So, y no hemos terminado. Le falta todavía mucho. Estoy viendo que faltan muchas cositas más por hacer. Así es de que necesito buscar esa información. Why it's not giving us the titles or the subtitles, the series they call it, you know, the different names for rent and all the expenses. So I'm gonna figure that out and I will have it ready for Tuesday. But for now, let's just stop right here. Antes que nos explote la cabeza. Okay. So there's no more questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
And see you guys on Tuesday. And I'll be sending you guys this thing. If it's too late, see, it finishes really late. If it's too late, I usually schedule it, but I'll put it in the morning so it doesn't.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, okay. You guys don't have to wait for it tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry I was late.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night, teacher.
Bye, Maria.
Good night,
Good
Lupita.
night. Thank you.
Goodbye, Jackie.
Love you, Marina.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna
Buenas noches.
Buenas
Buenas noches.
Good night. 5,
Good night.
4, 3, 2, 1.